What's up, Nitwits? Dom and Joe here with a Nitwit Quickie of what's Nintendo gonna do? We're running into the huge issue now of Nintendo cannot run, well, the Nintendo Switch cannot run its own games. It can't run other games. It can't do anything now. It's outdated. It's an antique. It needs to be put away, and we need a Switch Pro, a Switch 2, a Wii 7, whatever you want to call a thing. I don't care.
You called it an antique. That's perfect. It's like a rotary phone, bro. Like the hardware inside of it is like, it's a rotary phone. It is so far behind compared to the competitors. It's just insane.
There's no need to be this far back. And it's been out now for too long for nothing else. An OLED screen that did nothing for my performance. It hurt my performance because the machine itself could not run with an OLED in it any better.
It's terrible. It is terrible from a loved company like Nintendo that has a massive fan base. They've sold like 122 million Switches. Like, if you were to create a Switch Pro, I bet you at least half of those fans will go out and buy the Switch Pro, even if it was priced at $400. Make it worth my money, right? And the thing is, Nintendo has always been notorious for coming out with a system that's already behind. For example, did you know the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 were more powerful than the Switch?
It doesn't surprise me.
They came out in 2013. The Switch came out later. What does that tell you? They're always behind. And it's just sad. It's unacceptable now. Games have looked terrible on this console. Think of back when they had Witcher 3 come out for the Switch. It looked like ass. They had to downgrade the graphics just so it would run, and the frame rate was terrible. Pokemon Unite, the frame was terrible. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, terrible.
And what's it going to do with the new Zelda? It's not going to be able to run it, which is embarrassing to think. And Hogwarts Legacy, not only does Hogwarts Legacy delay for PS4 and Xbox One, but it also delayed for Switch even longer. That tells me the Switch isn't even going to come out for that thing. Or Hogwarts Legacy is not going to come out for Switch. It won't be able to run it. You're not going to be able to downgrade a game that much. There should be no drop off from your primary system.
It's going to come like Minecraft.
Yeah. Like, that's what you're going to have to do to make it work. And it's ridiculous at this point in time. And like you said, they easily could come out with a Pro and sell 100 million copies. If you had 100 million available, it would sell in the first week. Like, instantly. Just be gone. But we're not going to do that. We're not going to make money. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, you would think they love money. I mean, they're a company for profit, right? And to me, I'm thinking to myself, if I can make hardware up the charge by $50, I sell 60 million of these. I just made a shitload of money. Yep. Why wouldn't you do it? You're Nintendo. You play your own game. Like, you're a competitor, sure, to Xbox and Sony or PlayStation, but regardless, you're in your own playing field. You always have been. You don't need their games to be successful. You have Mario. You have, Super Smash. You have these Zelda, these IPs that people just love. So you make a Switch Pro, it will sell. It will do very well overall. People will be happy, and we won't be bitching all the time about the performance.
It's that simple, Nintendo. Switch 2, Switch Pro, the Wii, whatever you want to call it, I don't care.
Hey, if you guys need some consultants, we would gladly do it for you. I mean, we're not cheap, just a couple six figures, and we'll be happy to consult and help you guys with your business practices to make sure that your overall clientele are satisfied.
And before anyone complains and they're like, well, what do you expect me to do? It's a handheld. The Steam Deck can do everything.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So we have comparables that are telling us this is just a failure.
Yep. Yeah, and a lot of people can argue that the Steam Deck came out later. You're right, it did.
Yeah, but that's where we should be at now.
Exactly.
There should be a new Switch to compete with the Steam Deck. There should be a new Switch to compete with anything that comes out. You should dominate that arena, and they're getting destroyed in it.
Well, they're
But
not getting destroyed. I mean,
well, they'll just come out
that's
with a new Zelda game or a new Mario game, and we'll be content enough not to be worried about it. You know?
not me. I as much as I love Zelda, and Breath of the Wild is one of my favorite games of all time. I don't think I will be buying this next one for this current Switch. I just can't. I'm not going to waste my money on it simply just because I cannot stand how Pokemon Scarlet and Violet ran right now. Imagine a game to that scope. How badly and poorly it's going to be run. I just can't do it. I can't do it.
It's set up to be just doomsday. It's catastrophic for him. But hey, what do we know?
They're not getting my money.
Fortunately not. And I think it's the first time in a long time that Nintendo's coming out with a headliner that I'm going to pass on.
Yeah. I mean, that's two of us, and I'm sure there's a ton more people out there just like us. I can tell you, I've watched countless videos of a lot of YouTubers who are saying, hey, you know what? I love Nintendo, but I cannot continue to support a company that's basically producing shit. It's just what it is. You have amazing IPs, amazing games, but you're really not taking advantage of what you can be doing with the way you're currently running your business.
Yeah. Help me help you.
Exactly.
I want. Plus, fix the Joy-Cons. They suck.
No, they're terrible. But hey, if you buy the Horny, it's a third party, but they're owned by Microsoft, and they feel like more like an Xbox controller. Fantastic. I highly recommend the product. Just HORI. Switch Joy-Cons. Type that in on anywhere, any store that sells electronics. I'm sure you'll find them. I love mine. I will never go back to the crappy Joy-Cons that Nintendo provided to us.
I mean, that's all I got, man. It's embarrassing at this point. They need to update. They need to do something because they're falling so far behind that they're not even gonna be able to run main party games that aren't meant for just the Nintendo Switch, and even their own games they can't run. So it'll be an interesting year. See what they do, but hopefully they surprise us all with Breath of the Wild 2 here coming. We get the Pro. That's what it's called. I don't care. It's Breath of the Wild 2 until proven otherwise.
That's exactly what I said, Dom. Is like, if I will be shocked if they don't announce a Pro within the next couple months. And if they don't, then I mean, again, it's just sad, man. A beloved company that is really going downhill due to some stupid decisions being made.
Yep. Just unreal. But all right, Nitwits, like and subscribe. Let us know your comments as well and what you're thinking. And as always,
peace, love, and chicken grease.
Chicken.